People, this is ShowBizz. Don't hit the Tyson bell. It's Friday, baby. All right, man. Look at who we have here. Who do we have up here right now? Chad, what's going on with you? Zach, what's going on with you? Zay. Oops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. ShowBizz show enough. On this Friday, ShowBizz show enough. Come back to YouTube. Oops. ShowBizz show enough gonna be pulling pranks all through YouTube. Hit the Tyson bell. I got a lot of things. That's why I had to reintroduce ShowBizz show enough. The logo. If you guys don't know why I'm dressed like that in the logo, that is ShowBizz show enough. Let's see what y'all gotta say. You got the glow. I got the glow today. Whoops. A ball fit. Let the light in. We let the light in today. What else you got? Lamar, Griggs. You're hilarious. Your captain speaking. Sup, ShowBizz. Love the channel. Much love to you. ESPC announcement. I actually just saw an announcement. What announcement are you talking about? On my Discord, I just saw. I'm talking to you guys like I don't have these glasses on. What announcement you talking about? Hold on real quick. I just saw on my Discord something's popping from ESBC. Oh, here it is. Hold on real quick. Oh, no. That's nothing. Update. I don't understand. What's the announcement? Nice shades. No, this ShowBizz show enough. I got the glow. Show your big eyes, Biz. Much love to you. There, I can't believe Terrence Crawford turned down the Pacquiao fight after chasing him for years. What a dummy. Hit the Tyson bell. We got a lot to talk about today. First, we're going to start off with Twitter fingers. Hold on, let me get my itinerary. I got the glow today. I'm letting the light in today. Catch bullets with his teeth. Oh, please. Let me see something. Let me go through my itinerary. Did I put together one? Okay, so we're gonna talk about we're gonna bring up the Twitter fingers for sure. Hold on real quick. I gotta turn on real quick. There's some heat coming from these shades. I gotta turn on the air conditioner. Hold on real quick. Hold on real fast. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Who had the nerve to throw on the heat in the summer? Let me see. So let's go through this itinerary real quick. Here we go. So we're going to do Twitter Pringles. Then we're going to do Pacquiao versus Spence. They get a second poster. Here's the thing. I cannot believe that we're really getting this fight. Hit the Tyson bell. This is so wonderful, so incredible, so amazing, so much of a beautiful shock. I can't believe we're actually getting this fight. Teofimo Lopez said that he's going to take on Devin the Dream Haney next. We have to talk about that. Klitschko, he's talking about a comeback, okay, to break George Foreman's record. as the oldest champ. We got to talk about that. Go to busr.com/showbiz. Place bet on your favorite fights. And Eddie Hearn, he says that the Usyk fight may not be next for AJ. Hit the Tyson bell. And I'm going to talk about how Manny Pacquiao can beat Errol the True Spence. I know there's a lot of you out there asking me, how can Manny Pacquiao beat Errol the True Spence? And, you know, I got a way. Actually, there's no way. No. With a guy that was great. Leroy. My man, showed up voice. Leroy Green. No, actually, there's a way. We'll discuss that. But let's do Twitter fingers real quick. We got 260 people in here. Let's start the show. Let me see. Let's see. Let's do our Twitter fingers. What we got? So, yo, boy, dog, this heat generating from these shades is crazy. The glow is crazy. So Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, he said, please don't forget the beatdown I gave you the last time, chump. Tyson Gypsy King Fury, he puts this picture up saying, don't forget the beatdown I gave you last time, chump. Shows him knocking down Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I mean, they're talking junk. Here's what I have to say about that. Here's ShowBizz the future. Here's what I have to say about that. Do you guys think Tyson the Gypsy King Fury is taking Deontay Wilder too lightly, bro? Hit the Tyson bell. Do you think Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, he's not wrong? Well, Zach, listen. Do you think he's taking Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder too lightly? I'm seeing him sunbathing. I'm seeing him, you know, he's having a good time with his pregnant wife, as he should. Hit the Tyson bell. As he should. She ain't playing no games. Hey, you're a father first, homie. All right? Seeing him by the pool, seeing him go to the club. I've seen Sugar Hill drunk. like, what are y'all preparing for a fight? Steven Ross. I mean, come on, man. Catch his bullets with his teeth? Catch his bullets with his teeth? Please. This dude, you said Sugar Hill drunk. They playing air guitar. Bro, are they preparing for a fight? Right? So that has me worried a little bit. I think he may be overlooking Deontay Wilder, who is extremely focused, by the way. Extremely focused, right? Shannon Briggs was like, Deontay Wilder could knock him out. Sure enough. Yeah, I think he's taking Wilder a little too lightly. Punch Spence false teeth? No, please. So let's go to the next Twitter figure. You guys want to hear about Pacquiao, I'm sure. The reason why, if you guys want to know, the reason why I have Manny Pacquiao and Errol the True Spence lately is because it's the biggest fight in the world. I'm all for it. This is it, man. This is what boxing is all about. What do they call it? The legend versus the truth? Oh, my God. It's billed as the legend versus the truth. Thanos. And that's the black two sugars. Man, I got the glow. I'm bringing the light in, bro. Talk about Manny. I just did. I'm talking about now. But don't rush me. This is how the show goes. Okay, we go through all of boxing, and we talk about all the topics, especially the main one. So please let me do my show. Here's the poster here. Hold on, wait a second. While you're tripping, it doesn't look like the original. There it is. Here's the new poster. If you haven't seen it, I can never get this right. Here's the new poster for Manny Pacquiao versus Errol the True Spence for August 21st. Okay, it says the legend versus the truth. I mean, it is. Look at the depiction. Look at the artwork at the bottom. The wide stance, the straight punches. Errol Spence trying to counter with that left hand. All beautiful things. I just think they captured it right. What a beautiful poster for such an amazing fight. I'm not sure if that's going to be the final poster, but that is the most current one. Now, let's look at what Mike Coppinger had to say on Twitter. He says that sources say that Triple G versus Ryota Murata have an agreement in principle for a middleweight title unification fight December 28th in Tokyo on the Zone. That's a Tuesday night in Japan, morning time, stateside. Plan is for both to stay busy with one fight beforehand, potentially on the same card. Now, catches bullets with his teeth? Oh, please. I'm actually into that. I think Triple G versus Murata. I know Murata is a less proven fighter than Triple G. Murata is a one hell of a exciting fighter. He's definitely the thing out there in Japan. I like that fight. I'd rather Canelo versus Triple G if I'm going to get. I'd rather Triple G versus Charlo. Let's bring the light in. But it is a unification bout. Somebody got to go ahead and fight Murata. Somebody got to fight him. Okay. So maybe Triple G gonna run over to Murata and say, "Kiss my Converse." All right. So Triple G will lose. That's what I'm saying. What else do we have? Bare knuckle fighting championship. We got Paige Van Zant versus Rachel Ostervik. Okay, now they're fighting in bare knuckle. I mean, that's their rematch, but as bare knuckle and bare knuckle. So here's the poster for that. And I was worried about Paige a little bit. You know, I don't know what she was doing, some only fan stuff on Instagram. I don't know what there was a minute where I was like, okay, brother, she doesn't. But to see her back being a warrior and bare knuckle fighting, I panicked too soon. So that's great. We got us a super chat. What do we have to say? ShowBizz about to board the UFO. Happy Friday to the war room. Hit the like and let's rumble. We got a lot to talk about. I think Daryl Alexander jumped off and was like, why did Terrence Bud Crawford duck Manny Pacquiao? So we got to talk about that too. I'm just running through the Twitter fingers. Actually, that's the end of Twitter fingers. All right, so let's talk Manny Pacquiao versus Errol the True Spence. I want to talk about what Daryl had to say. Daryl said, love to the Frank. Yo, I'm letting the light in. I got the glow. When you got that glow, okay? I got the glow. Kiss my Converse. Leroy. All right. So look. Wait. Show enough. Hit the Tyson Bale. Am I the meanest? ShowBizz, show enough. What else? ShowBizz. When Leroy got the glow, the theater went crazy. Never forgot that as 9 years old. I saw that. I think I was like 4 or 5. And yeah, the theater went crazy. I remember when the little kid did that backflip. I remember when the little kid saw that his boy was hurt and he looked at him like, and did a Bruce Lee. Bro, there was a lot of, I remember when Show Enough got kicked and he looked like he was knocked out. And then Leroy turned around and he heard, Leroy! And then Leroy turned back around and just saw a curl stain on the pavement. All right? All right? So, listen. Why did Terrence Bud Crawford duck Manny Pacquiao? He didn't. Where? Letting the light in from California. Thanks, Biz. On this Friday, boy. He didn't. Daryl. Leroy Jenkins. How many of you guys feel that Terrence Bud Crawford ducked Manny Pacquiao? He didn't. Side note, thoughts on Donaire versus Obali? Yeah. Great fight. Great fight. I heard Inoue talking about it. But I'm gonna tell you, Donaire and Inoue had like fight of the year for me. Hit the Tyson Bale. Donaire, I mean, I got Donaire. I think it's gonna be magnificent. No duck. No, not me. Crawford definitely ducked Sean Porter, though. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. War room? What's wrong with y'all? Hey, what's 2 + 2? I saw a gorilla at the zoo. Like, bro, Stay on topic. Last Dragon. Hell yeah. 80s films are the best, bro. Win or lose, does Pac retire after this fight? Win or lose? No. If he wins, he's going for undisputed. Why not? He'll be the favorite against Terrence Crawford. Facts are in the bank. Let's see what we have to say. Yes, did duck Manny. Be true to yourselves, mother. How did he duck him though? They didn't have the money. He didn't. So are you saying that he's from Abu Dhabi? Are you saying that Terrence Crawford? Are you saying Terrence Crawford transformed into the people in Abu Dhabi who was trying to buy the fight and then said, I didn't have enough money, transformed back to himself? The reason why that fight fell apart is because of money issues in Abu Dhabi. It didn't fall apart because Terrence Crawford ducked him. Why do that? Like, this is what I don't understand. If you love Manny, love Errol Spence, or hate Terrence, why create your own truth to make you feel better? Why live in a false world? For what? Why live in a false world? For what? Why? How does it benefit you? You know what I mean? It's kind of like a girl breaking up with you because she likes somebody else, but then put in her head that you cheated on her. Wow. Hey, he cheated on me, but he didn't though. But he did. It's like he didn't though. But that's how I want my world to be. That's why. Bud chased Manny for 8 years. Aaron missed the issue. Okay, I'd rather that. Errol kissing Manny's Converse on the 21st. What's up, ShowBizz and the community? Safe weekend to everyone. We got the glow. We letting the light in. For many of us, it's a 3-day weekend. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay? It's a 3-day weekend for a lot of us. So let the light in. You've made it to Friday. Pacquiao beat Floyd, but he didn't. See, why be in a you know what I mean, a make-believe world? Biz, you're gonna watch the upcoming Mayweather versus yes. What's your favorite Manny fight? I mean, brother, once again, what's 1 + 2? Gorillas play with barrels. Like, bro, but what's my favorite Manny fight? Keith Thurman hit the Tyson bell. Because he was an old gritty warrior that really, if you think of everything, if you include everything, there's no way somebody like that should accomplish what he accomplished. He's the oldest welterweight champion ever, the oldest 4-time welterweight champion, something like that. He really made history that night. So yeah, his last fight. So look, Terrence Bud Crawford didn't duck Manny Pacquiao. Now, let's talk about this. How many of you think Manny Pacquiao will beat Errol the True Spence? And I'm talking about real reasons why. ShowBizz, I highly believe you have something hard in your glove, something the size of an egg shape, of an egg weight. It's the reason why the side of my face swelled and the egg weight fall. Shut up. Egg shape, please. Sadly not. Yes, Manny wins. I think Pac can beat. Do you think he will? Best Life says me. Big Dog, why didn't they just try to make the fight in Vegas instead when Abu Dhabi fell apart? I don't know. Okay. Bob Arum had his sights set on Abu Dhabi. When that didn't happen, a lot of things could have happened. Manny Pacquiao could have said, you know what? While he was talking to Bob Arum, he could have been juggling Al Heyman. Hit the Tyson bell. I mean, how quickly that fight happened for Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao is not like he talked to Arum and then cold called Al Heyman. Al Heyman was here. Arum was here. Abu Dhabi fell apart. Hey, what were you saying again? Game over. I'm sure that's how it went. ShowBizz, a better way of boxing television. We got the glow today. Thank God for air conditioning, boy, because these lights was I would start perspiring. Bob gave up on Bud years ago. Bob's the problem. Well, okay. All right. Well, here's the thing. There not a lot of you feel that Manny could beat Errol Spence, but I did get a question. How does Manny Pacquiao beat Errol the True Spence? Let's see what you got to say. ShowBizz, funny. June and July is about to be insane for combat sports. You ain't lying there, brother. You ain't lying. Here we go. Another one. Browns LLC, the best part of your name. Can we call Haney the leftover fighter because he beat Tank's leftover? Now he's fighting Loma's leftover. Let the light in. I didn't think about that. But that's what you do. You should fight like opponents. You know what I mean? I brought that up before with Evander the Real Deal Holyfield fighting everybody Mike Tyson fought in order to get to Mike Tyson. All right. But that's what you do. You know, Browns LLC. People are mad at Tank Davis for jumping up 2 weight classes to fight Mario Barrios instead of fighting people at 135. Who at 135? And then it's like, well, everybody else sold up. At the time, Ryan Garcia Fortuna was sold up. Haney and Linares sold up. Teofimo Lopez sold up. Fighting Cambosos. Tank already beat Gamboa. Who is he going to fight? Whoever he fought, people would be like, get that out of here. You know what I mean? So now with Haney's fighting Linares. It's like, hey, is he the leftover champ? Really, Browns LLC, there's a lot you can say about every fight that's going on, bro. There's a lot to say about every fight that's going on. Pacquiao defense is underrated. Facts. Hit the Tyson mail. So, Manny Pacquiao, all right, man, let me be an analyst here. Manny Pacquiao can beat Errol Spence. All right? I will admit that. He can beat Errol Spence. He can because he's an all-time great fighter. You don't just throw away an all-time great fighter. All right? Once a guy, Pac will win, speed and angles will buzz and drop EJ. He ain't dropping EJ, but buzz him could be. When you're an all-time great fighter and you've only been looking good lately, you don't say that a guy doesn't have a chance in hell. All right. I'm betting big money against him. All right. But with that said, he does have a chance. He has a chance. Because of his experience, his ring IQ, because you have to really convince Manny Pacquiao that he's not going to win that night. You got to beat the hell out of him. Okay. Manny Pacquiao was getting his ass handed to him by Keith one-time Thurman. He was. From like round 5 to 9, he was getting his ass handed to him by Keith one-time Thurman. Thurman could not convince that guy to stop. He couldn't. Manny Pacquiao is just an all-time great fighter, warrior like that. ShowBizz, direct your Fisa down to Daddy Green's pizza. Daddy Green's pizza. Have you heard the crazy humor that Floyd will take on Canelo at 160 after Paul? No, but I know Jake Paul has signed with Showtime, so he'll be fighting Jake Paul next. Got your hat, got your stage. But that direct your Fisa to Daddy Green's pizza, that is the most hilarious. I love that. Hit the Tyson bell. Leroy Green. People call him Bruce Leroy, but he was only called Bruce Leroy once in that movie. In the bank, hit the Tyson bell. Wait a minute. Did Wilder send you part of the costume? Funny. Ha! That was very funny. And look, I did think about Deontay Wilder when I threw it on, but that's very funny. All right. So look. Manny Pacquiao, when you're a great fighter like that, the legend versus the truth, you always have a chance. All right, definitely he has a chance. Let's do it like this. I don't think a lot of you Pac-Man fans, okay, I'm just going to talk to the Pacquiao fans right now. I'm assuming a lot of you don't know how great Errol Spence is. Dude, Errol Spence is an exceptionally fantastic fighter. He's not just a big guy or a young welterweight. He is the type of guy that during Mayweather's era, he would have had a belt. During Manny Pacquiao's Mayweather era in their prime, Errol the True Spence would have had a belt, bro. Errol the True Spence is the type of guy that you don't know who will win between him and a prime Sugar Shane Mosley, him and a prime Oscar De La Hoya, him and Trinidad. You don't know. Errol Spence is like Terrence Bud Crawford. They're that good. Terrence Bud Crawford, you don't know if he'll lose to Vernon Forrest. You don't know that. Terrence Bud Crawford is that damn good. Errol Spence versus Cotto. Errol Spence is a fantastic, exceptional fighter here. He has a great amateur background, an Olympian, and undefeated, and has done nothing but cleared out the top welterweights. Errol Spence is exceptional. I don't want you guys to undermine that. So when Manny Pacquiao lose, understand you're a great warrior. Manny Pacquiao, our fantastic warrior, lost to a real one in his prime. Hit the Tyson bell. I really want you to know that. I really want you to know that. Errol True Spence is an exceptional fighter and very good with pressure and punch hard and have a fantastic jab and dedicated now. See, we haven't really seen Errol Spence at his best really since like Ocampo or Kell Brook. That guy got so big-headed. I mean, he wasn't his best against Mikey Garcia. He was practically an alcoholic. Sorry to put your business out there, Playboy. Love you like a play cousin. But he didn't have great habits, out of the ring habits when he fought Sean Porter. Errol the True Spence is back focused, and a near-death experience would do that to you. Pac need to sustain footwork the entire fight. Well, not just that. What about when Errol lose? If Errol lose, Manny Pacquiao's the greatest pound-for-pound fighter ever. And Errol Spence would have lost to the greatest pound-for-pound fighter ever. That's it. It's not, nobody trips. I'm not Errol Spence. He's not my cousin. He's not a family member. If he loses, he got his ass whipped. And I'm happy because I'm rooting for Manny. I want Manny to win. But because I'm rooting for him doesn't mean he's going to win. Who am I? I know I got the glow. I know I got powers. Okay? I got the glow. But because I like somebody doesn't mean he wins. See, people who think that way need to humble themselves. The world is centered around them and their wants. Get that out of here. ShowBizz looking like a villain from the 80s. I am. I look like I can, you know what I'm saying? I can get down with the best of them, baby. What's your problem? Hold up. Feel me? Show them the door. Close the door. Let me give you what you've been waiting for. Baby, I got so much love to give. Okay? Now look. ShowBizz looking like Wesley and Demolition Man. Yeah, with the haircut and everything. Your boxers are just trash talkers. That's just being silly. Now look. How does Manny Pacquiao win the fight? Manny Pacquiao wins this fight with an accumulation of things, okay? One, if the fight's too big for Errol and Errol's trying to look sensational and he has too much fat on his punches, Manny Pacquiao is going to ring his bell. Hit the Tyson bell. Hold on. I'm getting a lot of calls right now. Hold on real quick. It can be something. Hold up. Hold on real quick. Okay, that's nothing. Imagine if Manny beat Errol, then fights TC and wins. Yeah, I can imagine $1 million too. Okay? Algorithm. Hit the Tyson bell. I got a great imagination. Now, you got that if the fight gets too big for Errol the True Spence. And if Manny Pacquiao can keep Errol Spence going backwards. Listen to me and listen to me closely. Hold on. All right, man, look. Hit the Tyson Bell. It should be a good fight no matter who wins. Absolutely. Now, look. Listen to me closely. Keith Thurman outpunched Manny Pacquiao. I'm not sure if you guys remember that. Keith Thurman landed more punches than Manny Pacquiao. Keith Thurman had his success when he was moving Pacquiao back, when he was putting the pressure on Manny Pacquiao. When Keith Thurman was first putting the pressure on Manny Pacquiao, he was beating him. Speed, angles, and 1-2 knockdowns. And 1 or 2 knockdowns. Yeah, absolutely. But more than that, I'm going to get more detailed than that. Keith Thurman, though, was so busy trying to touch Manny that he didn't sit down on any punches, which Errol the True Spence will. Okay? Jeff Horn was getting the best of Manny when he was taking the fight to him and pushing him backwards. Now, I want to say this. Manny Pacquiao in his prime, that's how you lose to Manny. If you pressured Manny Pacquiao, you got your ass whipped. Hit the Tyson Bell. In his prime, you would want to wait for Manny to jump towards you so you could catch him with the counter. That's the only way, okay? If you took the fight to him, his lateral movement, speed, his counter-punching ability, he beats you. That's not how you beat Manny. But now, that's how you beat him. That's why I said Manny in his prime, I'll favor Manny against Errol Spence because styles make fights, all right? But as of right now, with his age, now, let me tell you this, algorithm. Let me tell you this, too. Manny Pacquiao was successful against Keith Thurman. Let's just look at his last fight against a prime fighter who was a top welterweight. Perfect fight to look at. Think about when he knocked down Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was stepping backwards. And then Manny Pacquiao was able to jump in and drop him. When he hit him with the stomach shot in the 10th round, all right, Keith Thurman was stepping backwards. And he had the space, and he hit him. And he hurt him. That's when Keith Thurman took the mouthpiece out, right? Other than that, Keith Thurman was busier than him and pushing Manny Pacquiao backwards and had a lot of success and was winning a lot of those rounds, all right? When it comes to, hold on, Errol entering last level of Pac-Man game, good luck. Another thing that you have to take into account when you look at Errol, Manny Pacquiao versus Keith one-time Thurman. The reason why Keith one-time Thurman was able to be effective pushing Manny back is his damn age. Manny Pacquiao got bone tired around the 5th round. He has stamina issues. Hits the Tyson Bell, which I get because I'm 40. I'm not what I was at 23, 25, definitely not 30. At 30, I was a beast. 40, I get tired. All right? I'm tired now. I'm always tired. I'm tired right now in the bank. I got the glow. I'm letting the light in, but I'm as tired as Manny was in the 5th round against Keith Thurman right as we speak. You just can't tell. All right? you just can't tell. Now look. Errol the True Spence can accelerate the stamina issues from Manny by pushing Manny backwards with that jab and with his physicality. See, when Keith Thurman was making Manny go backwards, Keith Thurman kept his guard up and just walked Manny down. Manny was trying to punch, and as he was punching, that little frame was bouncing backwards off of his guard. Bam, bam, bam. And then he had him against the ropes, and he started working him. Okay? That's exactly what Errol Spence can do. Physically push Manny backwards, hit him with the jab, bam, push him again, bam, bam, against the ropes, put the elbow in his face, bam, body shot. Do what Tyson Fury was doing against Deontay Wilder. Shoot the jab from the outside, keep the space, walk him down, and then bam, boom, boom. I think he beats up on little Manny. But if you want to know how little Manny can win, is if Manny is throwing punches during the exchange and ringing Errol Spence's bell with his accuracy and hand speed. If he's because, you know, Manny punched from the side. So bam, 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 bam. If he's hitting him and it's making Errol Spence think twice. If he makes Errol Spence think twice and Errol Spence starts to box and try to stay on the outside, Manny's going to whoop that ass. But my thing is, Errol the True Spence is such a warrior, such a bull. He's so knuckleheaded. You are not. Look at when he fought Sean Porter. No matter what Sean Porter was doing, Errol Spence was walking him down and taking a fight to him, eventually dropping him because he felt that game plan was going to make him victorious. He's going to do the same thing against Manny Pacquiao. Let's see what we got to say. Spence is different. That's all I'm going to say. Spence is different. He's different than Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman lost a split decision. And Keith Thurman landed more punches than Manny. ShowBizz, Pacquiao will win. That's not enough for me. Okay? Hey, y'all, I'm going to be a millionaire. Y'all response will have to be, what's your plan? Do you have a plan in place? That's not enough for me. Pacquiao will win. That's not enough for me. I'm a boxing analyst. Not enough. My boy, the truth. You watching Nonito Donaire? Yeah, absolutely. But Keith has more power than Errol. Yeah, okay. So look at that. Look at that. Timothy Chester said, but Keith has more power than Errol. Now look. Deontay Wilder has more power than Tyson Fury, who got knocked out that second fight. George Foreman got more power than Ali, who got knocked out in the Rumble of the Jungle. It's not who possessed more power, but how you use it against that opponent. Look, Keith Thurman has more power than Errol Spence. Not by that much, but he does. But when Keith Thurman was fighting Manny Pacquiao, he wasn't sitting on his punches. I told you that. He was so busy just trying to touch him. He wasn't. Errol the True Spence is going to bring that power back on him. Bam, boom, bam, body shot, ripping body shots. Okay? Now, here's another thing. When you say that Keith one-time Thurman has more power than Errol the True Spence, how many of you guys believe that? That Keith Thurman, prove it. Okay? Keith Thurman, I can prove what I'm saying. Keith Thurman has more power to Errol the True. The way he wins is to bend the knee, Game of Thrones style. Funny. Stamina wins the fight. Yeah, with which Errol Spence has more of. Yes, you think you do? Nice shades. I got the glow, baby. I got the glow. No, hard to tell. Yeah, Biz. Let me ask you this. Like opponents, did Keith Thurman drop Sean Porter? He hurt him, but did he drop him? Go to busr.com/ShowBizz. Place a bet on Haney versus Linares. He hurt him, but did he drop him? Hell no. Okay, let me ask you this. When Keith Thurman fought Danny Garcia, was Danny Garcia going backwards or forward? Danny said EJ was stronger than Keith. Thank you. When Danny Garcia fought Keith Thurman, was Danny going forward or backwards? You tell me. Broner dropped Porter too. Broner can swat. I keep telling people that. Broner can walk you down and swat. He was going forward. Now, against Errol Spence, was Danny fighting going forward or going backwards? Oh, yeah. You see the ShowBizz, show enough? Shades. Back. See, y'all just throw stuff out there, but you got to analyze the fight. You got to analyze the fight style to break it down. Boy, I look like, yeah, look, I need, hold on, let me see if I can build electricity. Hold on. Ah, damn it. Close. Y'all were looking too, y'all. Is it going to build electricity? Hey, look, y'all. I'm about to. But listen. So don't get that twisted. Don't get that twisted when it comes to who punch harder. Does Southpaw versus Southpaw aspect help one of them? I think it hinders them both. To be honest, I think Errol Spence never fought. I mean, look, Pacquiao may be the greatest Southpaw ever, bro. I mean, sure. Hagler was a switch hitter, right? Sweet Pea Whitaker. But I'm saying, look, there's an argument that Manny Pacquiao is the greatest Southpaw ever. So it's not just being a Southpaw. That's tough. Playtime's over, boy. Show enough. Hit the Tyson Bell. Danny Garcia contemplating Thurman or Mikey Garcia. Said Mexico versus Puerto Rico would be a big plus. He's tired of making weight. Yeah. I saw that. I saw Danny Garcia calling him out, and Danny Garcia looking kind of thick, man. Look kind of chubby, bro. You know what I mean? I hope. Yeah, I guess he just took time off. He was looking real thick around the neck. Pac can win if throws combinations, since Spence has tendencies to cover up high guard. Pac needs to have crazy conditioning and avoid that body work. Yes, but let me tell you this too, when it comes to Errol the True Spence. And everything you say is true. Absolutely. Let's look at that again. If he throws combinations, absolutely. Hit the Tyson Bell. Here's the thing about Errol Spence. Look at what happens when Errol Spence is in a rough situation. Okay, Manny Pacquiao is going to put Errol Spence in a rough situation. He's going to put him in every situation he can because that's the experience. Manny Pacquiao going to say, okay, if this ain't working, I'm going to do this. If this isn't working, I'm going to do this. All right, Manny Pacquiao is going to stress Errol Spence the hell out, at least for the first 5 rounds. I think Manny is only a once-a-year fighter now. Well, it's been 2 years. He fought twice in 6 months that year against Thurman. I believe that's because of cost of fatigue. That means old. Because anybody who fights twice a year, who in their prime is fine. How much you got on Haney at BUSR? You gotta ask them. I didn't bet on Haney this time. I didn't bet on BUSR this time. Keep my money a little bit. But for you guys, I'd like to know how much money you put on Devin Haney to beat Linares, if you did, or Linares to beat Devin the Dream Haney. But here's what happens when Spence is in a rough situation. Think about Kell Brook, who put him in a rough situation. Think about Showtime Sean Porter, who put him in a rough situation. What does Errol the True Spence do? Let me make it easy for you. He becomes barbaric. Hit the Tyson Bell. That big welterweight begins to use his size, his strength, his jab, his power. He becomes barbaric. That's when he started breaking orbital bones, dropping Sean Porter in the exchange, breaking rib cages. That's when he becomes barbaric when the fight gets rough. He gets rough. So what I'm saying is that big prime welterweight is going to get too rough for 42-year-old small Manny Pacquiao. I'm telling you. I think Errol might start slower. First half of Porter and Brook fight were not this. Second half, he dominated. Great live today. Haney KO. You put money on the KO, man. That's some good work. You may be all right. Spence, I am the truth. Pacquiao, the truth is you are my tune-up fight. Funny. Yeah. I like how Manny Pacquiao was talking. Okay, Manny Pacquiao feels that this is an easy fight. Biz, who are you betting on? Errol the True Spence. I'm betting big money on Errol the True Spence. I've been saying that. And that's the Black Two Sugars. But the knockout bell, I don't know what that means. Spence is a machine, and Pac used to be one, but not anymore. This is what's going on is this. Manny Pacquiao is seen as Wham Bam Pac's the man. Will Floyd crack top 10 if he fought Triple G in 2015? Yeah, probably. Yeah, he would have. Bro, everybody thinks that Pacquiao is Wham Bam Packs the man, dog. I am making a huge mistake of thinking Manny Pac-Man is organic with living cells and a human being. Okay? A lot of y'all think Manny Pacquiao is Wham Bam Packs the man and he catches bullets with his teeth. I'm over here like, really? Love the channel. I feel Errol fighting on this stage. He will pull out some tricks he hasn't had to use until now. Team Spence, late TKO. I think this is the best you see Errol Spence. I think this is the best you've seen Errol. I think when he fights Manny Pacquiao, he's going to be in the best condition. He's going to be extremely serious. See, that loss that he took in that Ferrari was the best thing for his career. It could have went one or two ways. But that near-death Ferrari flip is probably the best thing to happen in his career. He was on his way to self-destruction anyway. He was definitely on his way to a loss. He wasn't carrying himself like a champion outside of the ring. It's like he could have fell into the Adrian Broner thing. He could have fell into what Tank Davis was falling into. Floyd Mayweather had to snatch him up. Right? Errol was on his way. If you want to make a great fighter, you take things from him, or at least show him that it could be taken from him. Errol the True Spence flipping over that Ferrari is making him great. He had great talent, but talent ain't shit. All right. Spence will channel Juan Marquez for the KO. I don't see that, but I think he beats down Manny Pacquiao. I think he beats him down. No one expected Pacquiao to knock down Thurman. He can knock Spence down too. They're two different things. If you think, look at Keith Thurman. No one expected Josecito Lopez to have Keith Thurman eyes all over the place. Do you see Steve Willis? Dog, Keith Thurman eyes was all over the place. Nobody expected that. All right. After that performance, you know, people thought Manny Pacquiao may even knock Keith Thurman out. My son was like, that ain't Keith Thurman anymore. My son, I think he was, how old was my son? 13? He was like, yo, Keith Thurman's back. Pacquiao's too strong. He's going to knock him out. So, in the bank. I think Errol Spence and Keith Thurman is two totally different things. If y'all going to stop thinking that Keith one time, Thurman, after a 2-year layoff, getting his belt, this WBC title stripped from him, torn up elbow, all showed to have a fragile stomach. When he gets hurt, he gets on this bicycle. That guy is Errol Spence. Y'all going to get enough of that, okay? Okay, how about this? Why can't Errol Spence be Jeff Horn? The anomaly and X factor here is Pacquiao. All I gotta say is EJ, Mikey Garcia, EJ about boxed but didn't hurt him. I don't see EJ outboxing Pacquiao. Now, I don't think EJ outboxed Pacquiao either. But if you're judging Errol Spence only by Mikey Garcia, then take this in consideration. Mikey Garcia came in weighing more than Errol the True Spence. There was a rehydration clause. So for everybody who gets on Canelo Alvarez saying that he weakened Kovalev because of the rehydration clause, then you have to give that excuse to Errol the True Spence too. Be consistent. Errol the True Spence was weakened because of the rehydration clause. Do that. You're going to have to be consistent. I know for me, when I saw Mikey Garcia coming in weighing more than Errol the True Spence and he didn't rehydrate well, I knew that was going to lead to some difficult performance from Errol the True Spence. But he ended up whitewashing Mikey Garcia, who is a fantastic boxer. And Mikey Garcia is the fighter Manny Pacquiao wanted. Hit to Tyson Bell. So it's kind of hard to diss a one-sided 12-round-0 performance from Errol to choose Spence against the guy that Manny Pacquiao wanted. On top of that, Mikey Garcia got one hell of a chin. And Mikey Garcia is one hell of a counterpuncher. Now, I do agree with you. I don't think Errol Spence outboxes Manny Pacquiao. I say he pummels him. He beats him up. Manny Pacquiao has a spark at the beginning, and Errol Spence goes to beat him up. If he drops Errol Spence, he doesn't keep him down. Matisse is the last guy he knocked out. And that Matisse knockout was questionable as all get up. Okay? Matisse ain't come in to fight. It was 10 years before Manny Pacquiao knocked the guy out, before Matisse. And then on top of that, he never knocked out a welterweight. So he may drop Errol Spence. May. I've never seen Errol Spence dropped. I've never seen him really hurt. I saw him hurt a long time ago when he made that huge mistake, had my man against the ropes. But I seen him hurt once. I seen Manny Pacquiao knocked out, put to sleep. Okay? So I never really seen Errol. So to say that Manny Pacquiao is going to drop him for sure because he dropped Keith Thurman, y'all are asleep. Y'all on that wham bam packs the man. And I'm sitting here like, catch bullets with his teeth? Is Manny Pacquiao expecting $40 million to fight Errol Spence? I don't know, bro. I really, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a big weakness of ShowBizz adult. Now, it's hard because I got the glow. Okay, there's not much of a weakness here. All right, when you got the glow, there's not much of a weakness, but I give you my weakness. I'm not big on the politics of the sport. If you notice, I don't get wrapped up. The difference between my community and many others, if y'all want to go to a community and talk about politics or race or all that or money, I'm not good at that. I talk about it, but I'm not the best at it. In ring, the history of the sport, the purity of the sport, one person punching another in the face, I'm great there. Okay? I'm not sure if there's an equal to me there other than Teddy Atlas. And that's the Black Two Sugars because I got the glow. Hit the Tyson Bell. Missed my super chat biz. My bad. But when you guys start talking about money and stuff like that, I'm just not good about counting people's pockets and the politics. And I'll do my best. My bad. Your super chat left. My bad, brother. Biz, all Manny needs to do is win 7 rounds. Yes, that's all everybody needs to do ever. I'm not sure. That's a lot to do. Okay, man. Somebody's spamming out of control. Errol will win this easily. Manny is old enough already and easily losing steam at 3rd round. If Pacquiao cannot TKO him in these 3 rounds, he will go defensive and Spence will dismantle him. Good. All right, man, dude. Please, no more of that. No more. You got me, bro. No more. I understand the AJ fans being mad at Fury for how things turned out. I feel like Manny used Crawford's name to promote this fight a bit. Check your cash out. I don't think so. I don't think it was Daryl. A $50 cash app. Sent you 50 for thanks for the lesson, Biz. Did not know full story. Thank you so much, brother, for the $50 cash app. My man, hit the Tyson Bell directly at my cash app. That's love. Love. Flex on him. Give him that glow, Daryl. Give him that glow. No, I don't think Manny used his name. I think Manny was trying to get the fight with Terrence Crawford, and it fell through. I think Errol Spence wanted Manny as much as Terrence Crawford did, and that Bob Arum Manny Pacquiao thing is just a difficult. You dig? Billy Joe asks Canelo if he liked the beef. Now Billy Joe has beef on his eye. Funny. Now let's talk about this. Hold on real quick. I did have some other stuff to go through real quick because we passed the hour on this Friday. Boy. Eddie Hearn says Usyk may not be next for AJ. Eddie Hearn says Usyk may not be next for AJ. He just talking, okay? I think what it is Usyk Here's the politics. Usyk he's pressuring him for more money. So, and that's because Usyk has the backing of the WBO, and he knows that AJ has that big fight with Tyson Fury for undisputed. So he's in a position where he can leverage that and say, I want more money. Give me more money. And Eddie Hearn is trying to stand there and say, I don't have to do that. I'll just vacate the WBO and fight Ortiz. Don't be silly. pay Usyk. Don't be silly though. All right. So what else we got? No Usyk, no title, right? Yeah. Don't be silly. All right. We need undisputed heavyweight champion. Don't be silly. All right. Let me see what else we got. Usyk is a beast. Yeah. I'll put my Spence will sleep in the ring. Will Teddy Atlas bow down if Pac wins? I saw Teddy Atlas's analysis, and I thought it was a great one. Teddy Atlas, what he said about Manny Pacquiao was this, and you guys should go to his channel and check it out. But Teddy Atlas said something like, don't want to misquote him, but he says something like, is this the fight? The question is, when does Manny Pacquiao age? Look, that's the question. Because Manny Pacquiao is doing stuff that is not expected, okay? He's doing stuff that is not expected. Oh, I really want to talk about this. Does Devin Haney get credit from fans if he goes the distance with Jorge Linares? Not from fans. No, fans are haters. Fans, I mean, if Devin Haney knocks out Linares, he doesn't get credit. No one credits people anymore. If Errol Spence knocks out Manny Pacquiao, he doesn't get credit. If Errol Spence loses to Manny Pacquiao, he's been exposed. Nobody, I know what's going on. Tank Davis, they said that he was a weight bully, and they can't even think of a fight that would best suited him, other than Mario Barrios. They can't think of one. When they do come up with one, you're lying. Okay? I'm talking about fights that was possible. You're lying. If Tank Davis, everybody he fights, he's bigger than, then he has to fight at 140. Now that he's fighting at 140, if he knocks out Mario Barrios, cherry pick. If Mario Barrios beats him, exposed. I know he wasn't that good. Everybody is on the side of, I hate you. No. I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. There's rules to this. I wrote me a manual, dog. I know what's going to happen with everything. I'm the one bringing the light in. I got the glow. We're trying to bring the light in on Friday, boy. I'm the one trying to let you guys know how impressive a lot of these things are. But for the most part, casuals ain't trying to hear how great things are. They're so busy hating how bad things are for themselves. So it's like, I'm not giving credit to Shaq. Hit the Tyson Bear. Look, it is a miracle that we got such a big channel by spitting out positivity. Hit the Tyson Bear. I can't believe I've grown so big so quickly. Pause. For speaking positively. Nobody want to hear good things. ShowBizz, did you know to reach that upper level, your mind, body, and soul got to be 100%. Thanks for the super chat. I'm going to have a ball watching all this stuff, but nobody talking about Errol squeezing to get to 147 and Pac eating 6 to 8 meals to get to 147. Who will be, that's what I'm saying. So who will be powerful? Look, Errol the True Spence is pulling a Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins was a light heavyweight for 5 years. He was fighting at middleweight. Okay. If I told you, my oldest brother said one of the most amazing things I've ever heard. Some people talent is to make weight. Some people, one of their talents in boxing is to cut and make weight. That's the black two sugars. I was going to say some more about Errol the True Spence. I wanted to say this. With Manny Pacquiao, okay, what Teddy Atlas said, when is he going to get old? That's the thing when it comes to Manny Pacquiao. How many of you guys think that Manny Pacquiao is on some kind of PED or steroid? Let's talk. How many of you feel that Manny Pacquiao is on some kind of PED or illegal PED or steroid? Hell, I made loads of it funny. Holla at me. Holla at me. Where y'all at? Y'all gonna let the light in? Matter of fact, let me let the light in real quick. Hold on, wait a minute. Nah, no, nope, hell no. Nah, he is. There, nope, I don't, but I don't know, but I say no. Yes, Floyd is. All right, hold on. Let me let the light in real quick. It's time to let the light in. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your husband, tell your son. Oh, my bad, your wife. Tell your daughter, tell your son. Tell your best friend. If they're right next to you, you tell them. If they're away from you, you text them. If they're no longer here, look up in the sky and say, I love you. Hit the Tyson bell. Let the light in. Let them know you love them while they're here. It's very important. Hey Biz, Spence durability is one of the most important advantages in his fights. Not only can he dish the heat, he can take it. He's a highly skilled bully. Absolutely. Now, let me tell you. The reason why, Pac, I love you. The reason why people think Manny Pacquiao is on steroids or PED or on PEDs is because he's incredible. Pac-Man would beat Spence 100%. There's no 100%. There's no 100% either way. Hey, people think Manny Pacquiao is on steroids for only one reason. He's incredible. Hey, let's pick the scab. Let's pick the scab. Biz, come on now. Brandon, let's pick the scab. Let's pick the scab real quick. Pac is a full-fledged welterweight now. Yes, I think PED too. Okay, let's pick the scab real quick. I said that Manny Pacquiao was greater than Floyd Mayweather. I said Manny Pacquiao was greater than Floyd Mayweather. People said he wasn't. Okay? The guy is so phenomenal that that Floyd Mayweather, that the Mayweathers, including Roger, I love you, boy, said that what he has achieved means he must be on steroids. Nobody could do that. He must be on steroids. So if you kind of look at it indirectly, even they are saying he's too incredible. The guy never failed a test, never came close. He ducks tests. No, he doesn't. He's the most tested fighter in the world. And that's facts. He's the most tested fighter in the world. Nobody's been tested more than Manny Pacquiao. And he's never even had a questionable result like Dillian White and those boys. He never even had a questionable result. But he's done such amazing things. He must be on steroids or superhuman, asked Paulie Malignaggi. They have no other explanation. Meaning, if this dude has never failed, never even came close to failing, Canelo Alvarez failed for clenbuterol. Floyd Mayweather got caught with an illegal IV. Manny Pacquiao hasn't even had anything in question. He must be great. Think about it. He's doing such amazing things that half of people think he is a wham bam Pax the man, and the other half thinks he's on steroids. We're either calling him superhuman or a cheat with no evidence of either. That's how fantastic he is. Pac is Batman. Must be. And you're talking to a guy, unfair biz. Whites was ruled fault. I'm just saying he had it was questionable. We haven't even had that with Pac. We haven't even had a faulty have question nothing, is what I'm saying, BK. I'm not saying that White surely cheated. I'm saying there's not even a slip-up have question, and he's the most tested fighter in the world. Manny is on that poverty struggle genetics DNA, fam. Facts over feelings. Bro, I got the glow. Bro, I got the glow. And my big and the issue I have is I think he's a human being. The flaw in my analysis is I think Pac-Man's a human being. Meaning at 42 years old and undersized, there's no way you beat a prime, giant, exceptionally skilled Errol the True Spence, who's a bully, who's a tank. Olympian with a great amateur background and great technique. That's my problem. I don't think he's wham bam Pac's the man, nor do I think he's a cheat. I think he's a human being that must age like the rest of us. Catches bullets with his teeth? Oh, please. Hit the Tyson Bell. Povetkin and Fury was also dirty. That's not even where I'm at. I'm not trying to Evander Holyfield failed a test or he named himself Evander Oli Schmidt. I'm not even on, let's start naming. That's misdirecting. I'm talking about Pacquiao. You're trying to trigger feelings in order to get an argument. Get that out of here. We're letting the light in on Friday. Stop it, Biz. He didn't get tested against Thurman. Right. He didn't get tested against Thurman. Well, actually, that's a lie. He did get tested against Thurman. He got the regular testing, but not the VADA testing. So stop lying. Wake up and smell the coffee. He got tested against Thurman. Thurman got tested against him. Here's the funny thing. Thurman turned it down. Barnes, you're only looking at it one way because you're skewed. You're biased. They asked Thurman if he wanted the random testing. Thurman said no. So what was Thurman on? If you want to say that, Thurman was on something too then. Thurman is the one with the hurt elbow. Maybe he was on something to get him through his workouts. Why did he turn it down? But I'm not talking about one fight. That statement makes you idiotic. I say he's the most tested over his career. There's many fighters who didn't have an Olympic-style random testing in a fight or two or three or four. We can name them. But I'll say he's the most tested. So you stop it, get the sugar baby out your ears, and listen. Catches bullets with his teeth? Oh, please. Kiss my Yeezys, bro. Kiss them. Hold on. If Manny beat Errol by KO, would you put him next to Walker Smith Jr. in terms of the great legacy? Bro, I'll say this again and again and again. You need to come by my channel. He's the greatest of all time if he beats him. He don't even have to KO him. He's the greatest. He's greater than Sugar Ray Robinson. I don't know why y'all don't just say Sugar Ray Robinson. All right? Thurman may be cheating. But just say Sugar Ray Robinson, dog. We get it. All right? I don't care. He broke his elbow. Testing can be cheated. Tested means something, but steroids can be taken. Everything can happen. Everything can happen, the modern monkey. Don't believe anything ever. You got to believe in something. Right? Think about me. When I say something good about top ranked guys, I'm getting paid by Bob Errol. If I say something good about PBC guys, I'm getting paid by the PBC. If I say something good about Eddie Hearn, I want it undisputed. My own feelings, I want it undisputed. It can't be your own feelings, ShowBizz. You can't be thinking with your own thought. You must be getting paid. People just talk shit and conspiracies. Yes, everything could be anything. Steroids can actually not be a steroid, but steroidal in a steroidish fashion. Stop. Anything could be everything or nothing. All right. Peeps will say if Pac wins, he's on PEDs, but if he loses, he wasn't. The statement comes if he wins or not. Inconsistent. Tell him, Biz, in the bank. Let me tell you where I'm at. I am about watching a fight. Who won? What happened? That's it. I don't bring up anything else unless it comes to light. That when you start guessing and trying to fill in holes that don't make sense to you, is your insecurity coming out. You're projecting. I don't do that. I don't have those insecurities. I'll watch a fight happen. Oh, Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman. How? He pushed him forward. He pushed him back, hit him in the stomach, knocked him down. He was good. That's how he beat him. Cool. Next one. Man, Manny Pacquiao is great. Now people show their insecurities. I can't do anything that great. It must be steroids. Somebody must have paid Keith Thurman. There must have been the man. That's what people do. And that's what I shut down on this channel. Bomb squad, 100%. Finally, someone speaking sense, man. 100%. Here's the funny thing. I'm not a genius. I got the glow. I'm letting the light in, but I'm not a genius. Everybody know this sense. You want to know how everybody know? All the haters in the war room right now. I'm talking to you. You know you're a hater. I'm going to tell you how you know you're a hater in a minute because we passed the hour now. Okay? But all the haters in the war room, y'all got the same sense I got when it happens to you. When you get with a girl, who's fine, and somebody say, yeah, he ain't going to keep her, you like, how you know that? That's what you do to them. That's what you do to anybody else succeeding more than you. Manny Pacquiao whooped somebody's ass. He must have been cheating. Hating. You be what you don't like other people doing to you. You be that to other people you think greater than you. You project it. Hit the Tyson Bell. Let me tell you how you know you hating. And this is Facts Friday. Y'all don't forget it's Facts Friday. Okay? Haters gonna cry, Biz. I'm gonna tell you how you know you're a hater. Or at least how you know you're biased. Let me tell you how. Because I see it in my comments in the war room all the time. If I say something negative, if I say something positive about a fighter you don't like and you call me biased, but then I say something negative about that same fighter and you say now you speaking facts, you're a hater. Look, if every time I say something good about a fighter you hate, you think I'm getting paid, or you think I'm racist, or you think I don't like my race, or you think I'm whatever you think. But if I say something bad about that fighter, you think I'm speaking the facts, you're a hater. I see it. I mess around and say something great about Manny Pacquiao. And when we're talking about Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, I'll say something great about Manny Pacquiao. Somebody will say, Yo, you're hating on Floyd. I say something good about Floyd. Now you're talking facts. I'll say something bad about Pacquiao. Now you're talking facts. That lets you know how unbiased I am, how biased you are. 100%. Just next time I have a live stream, think about what you're doing. If you love Errol Spence, where's my man? Jay Cooley. Every time I say something good about Terrence Crawford, you got a problem with it? You're a hater. But if I say something bad about Terrence Crawford, you love it? I'm talking facts. I got the glow, dog. I got the glow. I got the glow right now. And I want to say this. Let the man, which is Manny Pacquiao, be great. Let him be great. Because he's in the top 10 greatest of all time just for taking this fight. Where are the true Spence? Love your facts, Biz. 100%. Let me tell you this. Where Jason go? Pac already GOAT. He don't need to beat Spence to be the GOAT. To you, the world don't think so. Right? People think I'm an idiot for even claiming that if Manny Pacquiao beats Errol Spence, he's greater than Ali. People are like, you must have lost your damn mind, Biz. Hit the Tyson bell. All right? So you can say he's already the GOAT if you want. The people collectively call him the GOAT or not. I'm gonna do my best to show the appreciation if he does something highly unlikely, like beat Errol the True Spence. They took the original Manny versus Floyd fight off YouTube because if you carefully analyze the fight point by point, you would discover that scorecard was way off regarding Mayweather winning. Bro, they didn't take it off because of your feelings. They took it off for whatever reason they took it off, bro. But it's not, you can't, it's not there. It must be because when you look at it real close and put it in slow motion, stop. But I got the glow right now, dog. I got the glow right now. But I'm going to end with this. Okay? I'm going to end with this. BUSR.com has sponsored me and Black Sun going to the event. Tank Davis versus Mario Barrios. I'm going to be there. Okay? And I'm going to say this. All right? I got some DMs of people saying, yo, ShowBizz, you may be right. I've been looking at Mario Barrios. He ain't just a pressure fighter. He uses feet. I'm like, I know. Mario Barrios is crazy. I know. Tank Davis never fought at 140. I know. Mario Barrios has been at 140. I know. Okay? But there's a lot of you in my DM saying, who did Mario Barrios beat? How you guys feel about that? Do you guys agree? ShowBizz, show enough. Catches bullets with his teeth? Please. How many of you guys agree with that statement? Who did Mario Barrios beat for you to think that this is going to be a sensational fight? How many of you guys believe that statement? How many of you guys believe that statement? Yo, tell them, Biz. Love your unbiased opinion. Much love to you. How many of you guys believe that statement? Who did he beat? How many of you guys believe that question? Nope. A Black Sun won't get through security at all. Barrios has no chance. Tank wins. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Facts is real. You're just biased because Pac is Asian. Dude, shut your ass up. I just said Pacquiao is top 10 greatest fighter of all time. Pacquiao is greater than Floyd. Pacquiao, if he beats Errol Spence, he's the greatest pound for pound ever. Man, shut your dumb, silly. Shut up, bro. Go shut up. You know what? Get him out of here. Get his racist ass out of here. All right, so here's the thing. I have one question for you. Who did Tank Davis beat? It is so funny that everybody asked me, who did Barrios beat? When y'all just try to convince me that Tank Davis beating Leo Santa Cruz was nothing. Okay, if Tank Davis beating Leo Santa Cruz was nothing, who did Tank Davis beat? Y'all worked at convincing me that he beat a tiny, small Leo Santa Cruz. Y'all argued me down. Fine. Him beating Leo Santa Cruz wasn't anything. Who did Tank beat then? If y'all think Tank's going to just blow up Mario Barrios, who did he beat? Don't take wins from him and then give him wins to prove a point. Who did he beat? Gamboa. An old-ass Gamboa? That's your answer? That's your answer. Tank Davis is a cherry picker. Tank Davis is bigger than everybody he beats. He's bigger than everybody, and then he fought an old-ass Gamboa at 135. Okay, if that's the case, who did he beat to make you think he'll whoop Mario Barrios? Who did he beat? Pedraza is your answer. If Tank is, so Pedraza, Tank being bigger than Pedraza, that's what y'all say, is a more difficult fight than jumping up 2 weight classes against an undefeated Mario Barrios with power in both hands, with Hunter as his trainer, with good feet at 5'10". That's your answer. Stop. At this point, you're talking about Tank Davis, who ain't fought nobody like Barrios. Jumping in a weight class he never fought against a guy way bigger than him with power. Good feet, good talent, good skills. WBA champion with Virgil Hunter as his trainer. That's Tank Davis, who fought nobody, is going up against a bigger guy who fought nobody. That's where we're at now. That's where we at. So forget about the politician, the politics of the sport. Man versus man in that ring. If Tank Davis comes in like he's going to walk through him, he got another thing coming. That's the black 2 sugars. Catches bullets with his teeth. Please, I got the glow. ShowBizz, no, don't hit the Tyson Bell. Man, kiss my Converse. I'm out. Let the light in this Friday.